Before debugging the LED screen, you need to check the operating instructions and debugging video. The operating instructions contain important information about the commissioning process and the equipment. See wiring diagrams to see where wiring is required. The video processor can be plugged in via a USB. Then the first network cable of the video processing connection cable is connected to the first row. Connect the first network cable to the first row. The second network cable is connected to the third row and then looped back to the second row. The third network cable is connected to the fifth row and then reversed to the fourth row. The power cord connects to the screen through all the lines. There is a corresponding explanation in the upper right corner. Then the power input requires a 3-phase 380-415-volt power supply. This is the explanation of the entire wiring diagram. Then look at the corresponding auxiliary materials. This is the power distribution cabinet. Cable. 2 kinds of long and short power cords behind the LED screen. Above is the network cable. Fixed bracket, the screws. These are spare cables, screens, power supplies, controllers. Then start assembling. Explain the installation method of the LED screen module after the goods are disassembled. Install the screen vertically. The direction of the 2 protruding column corners on the screen is upward. Continue to install after confirming the direction. When installing, the column feet need to be inserted into the holes. After installation, it needs to be fixed with the fixed bolt that comes with the screen. Next to each module are 2 retaining pins. Demonstrate the correct way. Press the red button with your left hand and then push your right hand to release your left hand. Then the right hand goes up. That's very strong. Demonstrate the wrong way. If it is loose, it proves that it is not fixed. Then fix the other several using the same method. Then you need to fix the LED screen and the rack with iron sheets and screws. Requires mounting brackets and screws. The mounting bracket has 4 large holes. Screws are required to attach the fixing bracket to the LED screen. You can see the installation location. The 4 corners are fixed and then connected. In fact, it is necessary to fix all 4 holes with the fixed bracket. Need to use a wrench to tighten it after screwing it on. In this way, the entire LED installation is successful. Other screens are also installed in the same way. After the LED screen is assembled, explain the connection of the light. This end of the power distribution cabinet is the input of the power supply. Input power requires a 3-phase power supply of 380 to 415 volts. The 3-phase power supply has 3 live wires L1, L2, L3. A is the neutral wire and next to it is the ground wire. The three-phase line consisting of three live wires, one neutral wire and one ground wire supplies power to the power distribution cabinet. The output needs to use the already made cable. Each cable can be plugged into the electric hole. Connect the other end of the cable to the input of the LED screen. Each power supply can carry 10 LED screen modules. The far left is the power input. The output of the first module is connected to the input of the second screen. The output of the second screen is connected to the input of the third screen. Connect them in series like this. If the number of screens is relatively small, you can connect them in series up and down. Use a long line to pay attention to distinguish the connection to the input below. Sequentially connected in series. Then the last module output is empty. Do not form a loop, do not short circuit. Then the network cable needs to be output from the video processor. The video processor is divided into 4 network ports. Each network port can carry 20 LED screen modules. Here is the LED 1 network cable connected to the input of the first screen. Then the output is connected to the second screen. Connect at the bottom of the screen to form a series connection of 1 in and 1 out. Use 2 network cables for demonstration, and the LED 2 network cable is connected to the following part. Then also in series, this is the connection of the lines. After the line is connected, the device needs to be powered on. After the device is powered on, the red indicator light behind the LED screen is always on. The green indicator light flashes to indicate that the network cable is connected. If the green light is not flashing, you need to check the network cable. The red is off, I need to check the power cord. After the line is connected, you need to debug the screen. Repair the desktop computer and monitor or laptop to set the parameters of the LED screen. The computer needs to connect an HDMI cable to the video processor. The network cable of the video processor is connected to the network port of the computer to form a LAN control, then power the video processor. This is how the video processor is wired. Then install the control software on the computer. Open the software after the installation is complete. Click the drop-down box icon on the right to select the fifth line to change the language to English. Tap on the search screen, select Web Search. Then find the device, check it and click Add. Device information will be shown here. Then double-click to enter the password 8888 and click OK. Then check the second option box above. Click to import parameters. Select a document. After importing in, click Send Screen Parameters. And then click Solidify. You can see that the first box will display the screen information of the network port. After checking the display and the actual number of screens is correct, the screen loaded by each processor's network port is displayed in this window. Then click the third option box and enter the corresponding number of screens. Network port 1 loads the upper 3 modules. The direction of network cable entry is from right to left. Then select the incoming line order of network port 2. Be sure to switch to a different network port. The network cable starts from the access position. If the direction setting is wrong, click Reset and set the network's incoming direction again. After the setting is complete, click Send. Then choose to solidify. Then click Save and shut down the computer. After the setting is complete, the screen displays normally. Then you need to insert the U-disk into the computer. Copy the video to be played to the U-disk. The video format is MP4 and the resolution is below 2K. After the copy is completed, the computer does not need to be used anymore and can be shut down directly. Insert the U-disk into the USB port of the video processor and switch the signal to USB. USB green indicator light on. The LED screen starts to play the video on the U-disk. If you want to turn on the sound, you need to connect the sound to the video processor. Here are the two audio interfaces. Press the left and right keys to manually switch videos. You can also quickly adjust the playback pause here. Cut to the right to switch to the next video.